Hello and welcome back here to our Blyth Spartans series. Today we are playing the playoffs. We are hoping this is going to be a 3-game episode, as that'll mean we have made it to the playoff final. But first, we have to get past Bristol Rovers. First up, we have the away leg. And then, in just 3 days' time, we have the second leg. Not a lot of time in between the games, so that's going to see a rotated side in the second game. But here's the team. To kick it off, Wickens in goal. Back line of Blake, Kinney, Warner, and O'Neill. Midfield of Morton and Helm, and Serjan in front of them. Akuflex and Bob on the wings, and then Fajeri leading the way. On the bench we have Pollock, Kapani, Grant, Oliver, Kendall Hodge, and Blair, rounding out the 7 substitutes. So let's go ahead and jump into it. A big game here, our first ever League One playoff game. Come on, the Spartans! First highlight, we are on the ball here. Serjan picks out Bob. He's going to hold up play here, plays it back to O'Neill inside to Helm. Back to Morton, who returns it to Helm. Plays it all the way back to Warner, who was looking for O'Neill on the wing. It gets picked off, and now Bristol Rovers looking to bring it forward, but they're holding on to possession here in midfield. Come on, boys. Let's keep them back here. They're forced all the way back to their keeper, who plays it long. Kinney heads it away, but it falls to a Bristol Rovers player. This is looking very dangerous now. It's whipped in, off the post, inches away for Bristol Rovers, and we survive. Wow, that was very close. A late highlight here in the first half, and wow, another great opportunity for Bristol Rovers, and a huge save by Wickens. Have a corner to defend now. It's cleared away by Kinney, and that is how we go into halftime. What a huge save by Wickens to keep it 0-0 here in this game. A big 45 minutes coming up, but if it were to end 0-0 in this game, it would not be a bad result at all, leading into the home leg. Okay, first substitution, we are going to bring on Kapani for Akuflex. Come on, Kapani, what can you do? Oh, we're going into a highlight here. Goal kick for Bristol Rovers. Kinney heads it away, but it falls to a Bristol player once again. Oh, great interception by Morton, but then we turn it over straight away. And this is not good. It's 1-0. Wow. Sloppy turnover in midfield. Bristol Rovers capitalize on it. Wickens gets his fingertips to it, but is not enough. Work to do now. We'll make our second substitution. Kinney is looking tired out there, so on comes Grant. Need a response from the boys now. And that's a free kick for Bristol. It's whipped in. Warner heads it away. Fajiri is going to pick up that loose ball, but Bristol Rovers wins it right back. We are not looking good out here the second half. But we are on the ball, and that's a red card. That is a red card for Michael Poland. We got to capitalize on this now. We're going to make another substitution. Joe Hodge on for Morton. We have to capitalize on a man advantage. We're straight into another highlight. Bristol are on the ball. Warner, nope, that's Grant that wins the header. Blake on this left-hand side, bringing it forward, looking for a crossing opportunity. There it is, Fajiri! Are you kidding me? That had to be a goal. A corner for Blyth, it's whipped in by Kapani, cleared out. Kapani picks up that loose ball, has a shot, and that was a terrible, terrible shot. Highlight here, Bristol on the ball, play it back to their goalkeeper. And we're going to get that ball. Warner on it, bringing it forward. Plays it over to O'Neill, who whips it across for Fajeri. This time, Fajeri is not going to miss. Ties it up here in the 86th minute. That is a huge, huge goal for us. And that could be vital in this tie. A great cross by O'Neill and Fajeri. Let's go! Still time left in this game. Can we find a winner? The answer is no. So it ends 1-1 in this game. All to play for and a huge second leg of this playoff series. I'll bring you back for what is our biggest game to date. Let's go. Here's the team to take on Bristol in the second game. Pretty much a completely different side. Only Morton and Fajeri keeping their spot. And obviously Wickens in goal. But backline is Norris, Prosser, Grant, and Blair. Midfield of Morton and Hodge with Kendall in front. Capani and McAllister on the wings. Fajeri leading the line once again. All to play for in this second leg. Croft Park, gonna be rockin'. Let's give the fans something to remember as we book a ticket to Wembley. Let's get it done. Come on, the Spartans. Believe in yourselves. First highlight, a throw-in for Bristol. Let's not concede in the first 10 minutes here. We almost won the ball back, but Hodge heads it right back to Bristol. This is a dangerous opportunity. Norris cuts it out, though, but then we turn it right back over. What are we doing? We cannot give them opportunities like this. And they're working it very well, looking for an opening here. It's whipped in, and Wickens with a save, but it falls right back down to a Bristol Rovers player. Opening goal, 6 minutes, 18 seconds into the game. Sloppy once again from the Spartans. Exactly how we conceded in the first game. And we do have a highlight. We're on the ball here. Got to play from behind now. Norris down this left-hand side. Whipping in across. Oh, Kundal has his shot blocked. We do have a corner now. Capani whips it in. And Grant not able to get there first. Bristol headed out for a throw-in. And that's where the highlight ends. But we're straight into another highlight here. On the ball once again. Playing it back to the keeper. Now working it forward here. Fajeri through on goal. Ah, his shot. Saved for a corner. It was on his weaker right foot. Capani takes the corner again. Bristol Rovers first to get their head on it. Out for another throw-in. Same result there. We're into another highlight here. We're on the ball. Blair looking to cross it in. His shot, his cross blocked for a corner. Corner now for Bristol. It's whipped in. Headed clear by Grant, but no one there from Blyth. And Bristol Rovers easily on the ball, but we are on it now, playing it forward. McAllister, working it well down this right-hand side. Inside to Blair, back to Hodge, who whips it in for Fajeri. His shot is blocked. Throw in now for the Spartans. Grant up to Morton, who's going to switch it over to Capani, who whips it up to Fajeri. Fajeri! He was offsides, but he pulls his shot wide anyways. Now a highlight for Bristol, but they turn it over. Wickens playing it forward, and Bristol regain possession. A lot of action in this game, but the Spartans yet to find the net. 1-0 down here. And down on aggregate. And a second goal for Bristol. Wow. completely carved open here. That was Blair's player. Just didn't run with them. 3-1 on aggregate now. Not good enough from the Spartans, and it could get worse here. Oh my gosh. How have they not scored? Wow. Nearly 3-0. And we are not looking good at all. Completely getting played off the park here. But we do have an opportunity here. We're on the ball. If we could get a goal back here before halftime, that would be great. But we turn it over. And if a third goal is conceded here, it's going to be game over. A big save by Wickens. But again, just too easy for Bristol here. The ensuing corner is cleared away by Grant. Fajiri is going to pick up that loose ball. But he's all on his own here. And we go into halftime 2-0 down. Just getting absolutely dominated here by Bristol. Unacceptable. We need to figure something out here and fast. But things are not looking good for us at the moment. First highlight of the second half, we are on the ball. An early goal here would help us out tremendously. It would get us back in the tie. And we get the goal. Matty Blair with a beautiful ball across the box. Kapani is there to finish it. We are back in the tie. What a ball by Matty Blair. Kapani there to pounce on it. 2-1. Come on, the Spartans. Kapani is injured out there, so we're going to need to make a sub. Akaflex will come on in his place. And we'll also bring on Helm for Morton. We'll put Hodge over on that deep lying playmaker spot. Come on, boys. 30 minutes left in the game. We have a highlight here. It's a throw-in for Bristol. Let's force a turnover here, boys. Oh, man. That's too easy once again. But thankfully, he doesn't convert that opportunity. Defense just carved open again. But we're on it here. Blair bringing it forward now. Gets tackled. Could that be another red card for Bristol? It is. That could be huge for us. 20 minutes to play in the game, and we have a man advantage now. We have to capitalize on it. A cross by Blair gets headed clear, but we're right back on the ball. Looking for an opening now. Blair plays it up to Kundal. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That had to be a goal. Unbelievable. Wow. Absolutely unbelievable miss by Kundal. We're going to make another sub. Ewan Pollock is going to come on from McAllister. And we'll put Fajiri out on the left-hand side. 15 minutes to play. A free kick for the Spartans. Grant heads it over, though. Oh, man, we're in the final 10 minutes of play. Another highlight here. Blair whips in the cross. Oh, the keeper. The keeper claims that. That could have been our last opportunity. And Bristol could put the nail in the coffin here. A chip from long range is over, though. Come on, boys. One last opportunity. We don't get it. The full-time whistle is blown. A home defeat here against a team we should have beaten. That is a disappointing way to lose the season. Just weren't good enough today, and we fall short in our promotion push. It's that time, the end of the season review. Starting off with the new arrivals. Big player for us, Noan Kinney, our center back. Very good season for Kinney. 39 appearances, 2 goals. Got him on a free transfer after he was released by Leeds. Then our new goalkeeper for the year, George Wickens, a free transfer from Fulham. A big upgrade in the goalkeeper department there. He will be our starter next year. Luke O'Neill, our starting right back, got himself 11 assists on the year. He will be with us next year, but we'll be looking to find a new right back, and we'll look to have O'Neill as our backup next year. Then a really, really big player for us, Fajiri Okinaburhai, free transfer from Aberdeen, got himself 27 goals, 5 assists on the year. Hopefully he's able to do that for us next year as well. Second half loanee this year, Dave Prosser, 9 appearances. Paul Dredge not really featured. He was out on loan this year. James Norris, our backup left back, didn't have quite the impact I was hoping for. Mark Helm, big midfielder for us, 2 goals, 6 assists. Our attacking midfielder, Catlin Serjan, 6 goals, 9 assists. Looking for a little bit more productivity out of him next year. And then finally, Tyler Morton, one of our best players, plays in a role that doesn't get rated very highly, but he is a key part for us. Season results, finished in 4th place. A great season for us, but we just couldn't find a way to get it over the line. Had a good FA Cup run, making it to the 4th round, where we lost out to Premier League side Aston Villa. Carabao Cup, lost in our first game in that competition. Then the Papa John's Trophy was a decent run for us, making it to the 2nd round knockout stage in the northern section, but we lost out to Lincoln City. Moments to remember: 4-1 victory over Northampton was our biggest win. Match to remember: 2-1 victory over Blackpool. Goal of the season goes to Noah Kinney. Alright, 29th minute, looked like it was a free kick. We work it back up. Noah and Kinney. Have a bow, son. What a goal from Kinney there. A deserving goal of the season. Finances looking pretty decent. Improved in a couple areas. Decreased in a little bit. Well, we actually had the same amount of competition prize money, but a little bit lower broadcast revenue. Merchandise sale. Our big man, Fajiri, leading the shirt sales. Best 11 is a little bit of a surprise, actually, as McAllister gets in over Oscar Bob and Kapani gets in over Akuflex. Now for the accolades, our fans' player of the season goes to Noah Kinney. A very deserving award for him. Though our defense does need improving for next year, we are getting carved open too often, conceding too many goals. Need to improve on that. Then somehow our young player of the season goes to Jaden Warner. Even though he's the same age as Kinney, you would have thought Kinney would have won both those awards, but his center back partner wins it. Signing of the season goes to Wickens. Top goal scorer, of course, Fajiri with 27. O'Neill with the most assists with 11. Fajiri most player of the matches. Kinney highest average rating at 7.3. Our youngster Oliver getting most passes completed per 90. Got a couple record breakers. Most overall goals in a season. Fajiri breaking it at 27. And also breaking the most league goals in the season at 20. Fastest goal goes to Armstrong Akuflex at 18 seconds. Yeah, that one is going to stand for quite a while. Matthew Blake getting the League One Player of the Year. I think that was actually for last season, as those awards finish after the end of the season review. Then just the last thing to go over here, looking at the team stats, we had the second most goals in the season, but what hurt us was goals conceded. We conceded 60 goals on the year. That is 12th. That is far, far too many goals conceded. Need to improve on that next year. That's something we are going to work on in the off season. But yeah, it is time to end off this season. It was a very good season for us once again, but ultimately we fell just short of getting promotion. We improved on last year. If we improve again, then we should be a championship club at the end of next year. Alright, the playoff final just finished. Coventry 1-0 winners over Bristol Rovers. They will be joining Wickham and Bolton in the championship next season. Here's just a final look at the league table. One bit of exciting news. We have a stadium upgrade. Finally, we are expanding our stadium by 1,500 seats. That'll give us a capacity of 5,935. Help us get a little bit more money. And hopefully, we'll get another upgrade and expansion in the next off season. But that's where this episode is going to come to an end. Make sure you leave it a like down below for our fantastic season. And until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.